Hi, my name is Ester Herlin-Karnell and I'm from the University of Gothenburg. I'm here to tell you in a few seconds what I do in the HIS project, Work Package Free. My task is to focus on the European Union. Human rights form an integral part of the EU legal order and have many different dimensions. The EU uses human rights justification to, for example, justify its legislative action and increase the robustness of human rights protection in a member state. But also, the member states themselves sometimes use human rights to challenge the validity of an EU legislative act or to justify their various actions. So I have three aims in my HIS research. First, I discuss some of the most important and well-known aspects of the EU human rights regime and how the EU incorporates human rights into its governance technique. Secondly, I discuss human rights justification from the perspective of member states' justification. And here I discuss some intriguing cases in the context of the rule of law debate in the EU and the question as to what counts as a good enough justification, bearing in mind that the EU requires an autonomous interpretation of the rule of law and also human rights. Thirdly, I introduce the reader to some of the broader theoretical questions and challenges that are realized in this area from the perspective of human rights theory. Here I will focus on the notion of dignity and EU values, and I will also look at two policy areas, namely the European arrest warrant cases and the new migration pact. The overall aim is to help us to understand what it means to refer to human rights justification in the EU. Thank you very much for listening.